Hi, my name's Bibi McGill. I'm the guitar player and musical director for Beyonce, and I'm here at the Green Grammy party in West Hollywood, California, representing Living Eco Live. You're listening, so come check it out.
Hi, my name's Ken Spector with LivingEco.com, and I'm here with Bibi McGill. And what are we doing here today? Music Saves Lives and the Green Grammys. What is this?
Yeah, well, it's the Red Cross and Music Saves Lives, and I'm here to basically celebrate people and their awareness and support of sustainable living, eco-living, being conscious about what you put into your body, how you live, you know, things you can do to help with the carbon footprint. Something I do is I have a garden. First of all, I moved from LA to Portland, Oregon. I have a wonderful garden. I grow a lot of my own food. I actually produce a vegan, organic, raw product, Bibi Kale Chips, which is flying off the shelves in Portland, Oregon. I have a sustainable cedarwood hot tub. I use no chemicals in it. And I use propane natural gas to heat it as opposed to electricity. So, you know, I just try to do what I can to be conscious of, you know, every living thing, plants, animals, stars, the moon, you, me. 75% of my eating habits are vegan and raw. So the other 25%, I do what I want to do, you know, but consciously. I'm very aware of, you know, hurting and harming animals. The unnecessary slaughter of mass animals at a time is just not really okay with me. So I prefer to eat vegan raw, but if I'm driving down the street and I pass a Rio's Ribs and I'm craving some pork ribs, I'm going to eat them. I'm not going to be fake about it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to fit under a label just to please people or their prejudices or judgments or superiority. I'm just a real person.
What are some organizations that you're supporting?
ASPCA, the Humane Society, and Children International. So I'm always looking for new organizations and to support, but there's a lot out there, and I like to try to do some investigation before I just give my money to anyone.
So what would you like to tell people who are watching this interview as far as how could you help them to make a change in their life? What's something that you know that you would like to convey to others that could help them to perhaps live a happier life?
There's a lot of things. I would say just start a little bit at a time. Start with yourself by pursuing your dreams and your passions, and be very aware of the things that you put in your body, whether it's the water you drink, the food you eat, or the people you surround yourself with. It's really about energy and vibration and maintaining a vibration that's at the level of love. And when you can do that, you're going to be a lot happier and a lot more conscious and aware of energy.
And what are you working on these days?
Well, besides being the lead guitar player and musical director for Beyonce, I'm working on my food product, which is Bibi Kale Chips. I've got a lot of things going. I'm going to be doing a series of instructional yoga DVDs because I'm also a yogi. And I teach yoga during my time off. So a lot of things. If you want to find out more, just go to my Facebook, which is Bibi McGill, Facebook, BIBIMCGILL, or yogabibi.com, YOGABIBI.com.
And just quickly, I want to talk to you about your kale chips.
Okay.
Now, I love kale chips.
Okay.
And what makes your kale chips better than the next kale chip?
Oh, dude. You know what? I'm not afraid of spice. I'm not afraid of garlic. I'm not afraid of salt. I'm not afraid of cayenne pepper. And people taste these and literally they're like trying to hunt me down to get these from all over the world because they have flavor and people don't feel guilty about eating them because they're healthy. You know, kale is rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin K, calcium, potassium, you know, cancer preventatives. So besides being healthy, they just really taste good. So I might be able to track you down a bag right now.
And it's got a much greater density of nutrients than even lettuce.
Absolutely. And because it's raw, dehydrated vegetable, it still has all its nutrients in it. Whenever you heat something above 104 degrees, you start to deplete the nutrients. So I do these all myself. I have a commercial kitchen in Portland. I make these by hand. I pick the kale by hand, and you know, I'm in there dehydrating them for 20 hours, and then I bag them by hand myself. So.
Have you hooked Beyonce onto your kale chips?
Not yet, but
has she tried them?
She hasn't seen me since I came up with this. We've been on break for a year.
Oh, so this is a new product?
Oh, it's a new product. It's only been up since January 1st, 2011. I came up with the idea to do it in late November. Mm-hmm. I've only been making kale chips since May 2010, so it's very new, but people love it.
And where can we buy these?
Portland, Oregon.
I have to go to Portland, Oregon and buy your kale chips.
Unless you can find somebody that's going to manufacture these at a mass quantity, you know, a dehydrated kale chip for 20 hours. I'm looking for a production and distribution right now.
I'm going to track you down. I'm going to be up in Oregon to try your kale chips.
Okay, I'm going to get you a bag right now.
That sounds great. Do you have a bag with you?
I have a whole case in the car.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
I would love to try them.
Yeah, I'm going to get you some right now.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
They're organic. You pick them yourself.
Organic.
Okay.
Yes, they are. I have suppliers, local suppliers in Portland.
Okay, here's a question for you. As far as what you would consider packaging your kale chips in, there's various plastics that are compostable.
Right.
Have you thought about putting them in those plastics?
Oh, of course I did. But
or paper?
I did, of course, but what's compostable isn't necessarily good for the shelf life. And what's important is that my product, the water activity, you know, doesn't get moisture and mold because it's going to make people sick. So I did the best with I could with the packaging, but the most important thing is to make sure people are healthy and the product doesn't, you know, lose its shelf life.
Okay, I'll try to help you with that.
Okay,
We're actually
maybe you can.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes. We're actually working with a site called Living Eco, and it's like it's a product comparative search site for green products.
Okay.
So your type of product sounds like it would fit perfectly on the site.
Yeah, I would love to check it out because I've checked out at least 5 different sustainable, you know, packaging, and it just wasn't going to work.
We'll try to find you something. Definitely.
All right.
As far as Music Saves Lives, do you know about that organization?
No, honestly, of course, I've heard about them for years. I wasn't exposed to them firsthand until today when I met one of the founders over there who explained a lot to me, so I'm going to go home and do some more investigation.
So give blood and give plasma
blood,
if you can.
Right. Encouraging young people to do that, and it's a good thing.
I saw on their website they're actually giving away some free music if you give blood.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow, let's go get involved in that.
Yeah, why not? We're going to give all of my blood and just live off of music.
Exactly, air.
Yeah, that's all we need. And what else? The Green Grammys. So this is, we're talking about green, so I guess we're accomplishing all the goals that we set out to accomplish.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, this is probably the first Grammy party that would be on my list to go. Because it's green and it's conscious. So.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Bibi. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.